Hello, my name is Lacey and welcome back to Late Night Coloring Mama. Tonight I thought we'd hang out and do a little color and chat. Not sure what we're going to talk about, but we're just going to hang out and chat about anything, life and coloring. And I'm excited because I love mandalas. I have a few coloring books with mandalas in them, but I'm coloring in my new one tonight. I really want to color in it. So this is 35 Unique Mandala Designs, Mandala's Adult Coloring Book, Sachin, Sachdeva. And the page I picked, it's already playing tricks with my eyes, so we'll see. We'll see how it looks. Is this one. Not sure, honestly, how it's going to look. I'm just going to kind of wing it. And I'm going to use my Shuttle Art gel pens that I recently purchased. I picked out 5 colors. We'll see how they all look. And we'll see what we can get done tonight. So, yeah, that's the plan. Right here is where it plays tricks with my eyes a little bit. So, the first gel pen I'm going to use is this. These are Shuttle Art. Pick this light pink. And we'll see how they work, because I haven't even used them yet. So I don't even know if they're going to work right away or what's going on. Ooh, that is really nice. Oh, I miss the way they feel. I love gel pens. It's been so long since I've colored with them. I wonder if this is loose, because it feels like it's moving around a lot. Yeah, just a little bit. I tightened it up. So how's everyone doing tonight? What is everyone up to? I'm recording this on a Tuesday. I'm actually recording this on September 17th. You guys will see this later. I thought we'd just come on and chat and color, because I really wanted to try out my gel pens and color with you guys and hang out. So I don't know if you can see that good, but to start. And the next color I'm going to use is this color. I think this is kind of a pretty color. So we'll see how it looks. And these colors, so smooth. I love it. Like butter. You're spreading it on butter like, this is going to sound weird, like Cool Whip on something. That's how airy and nice they are. Do any of you have these Shuttle Art gel pens? I'll link them down below again. They were in my haul video. And after this picture, if you want me to do more coloring chats in here, let me know. Or if there's any specific coloring books that I've shared in the past or recently that you'd like me to color in, or even do flip throughs, let me know. Or a book you think I should color in next. I've actually been coloring a little bit more. I'm coloring one of my Sun Life drawing books, currently working on a picture. I did finish a picture in my Creative Haven 3D Abstract Designs. I did screw up on one part. It played tricks with my eyes, but you know, it's for fun. It happens. Not perfect. And I just continued the page. Like, oh well, do it next time, do a better job. So, before I do my next color, this is the next color I chose. I don't know how these colors are going to look together. I was just looking at all of them. There's so many pretty ones that I was just like, oh, I'll go with this one. feel like my hand's kind of shaky. It's been a while since I've colored with a gel pen. Used to have like a big case of them, and then they all got kind of... So I want to color with them more. So these ones don't get yuck. And I know you can get gel pens with refills. I didn't, because I wasn't 100% sure. I'm like, what if I don't like them? Was I kidding? I love them. That's okay. Is there a certain gel pen you guys prefer? Like a brand or anything? Are you coloring tonight with gel pens? This is the next color I picked. I don't know how I'll be able to see this on camera. I didn't even think of that. I just chose it and wanted to color with it. Oh, it shows pretty nice. I think you might be able to see it. So did everyone have a good weekend? Would have been last weekend. We didn't really do too much. We kind of just hung out at home. Do the normal everyday cleaning. Yesterday I cleaned up and mopped the baby's room. We got to set up stuff. Starting to get, you know, closer to when we're going to have the baby. So hopefully this weekend we'll start setting up the stuff in there. We're setting up stuff because the baby will be in our room for quite a while. And then my other son, since he was in school, I decided to go in his room and dust it. I mean, he can probably dust his room now, but I like to dust it. And I let him put his toys and stuff away in where he wants them. Excuse me, sorry about that. So yeah, have him do that. Oh, it was on Sunday. Okay, so Sunday we did... I jumped to Monday. Sunday, what I did on Sunday, I actually was not feeling the greatest. I woke up with like pressure, like sinus pressure, sinus headache, the back of my head, all the way down my face. My teeth were hurting. So I just kind of laid around Sunday, drank a bunch of liquids, and then I felt fine later on. I've been propping my head up now more because I'm always congested when I'm pregnant. So I've been propping my head up more so it's not like draining as much. I know it sounds gross, down your throat or whatever. But if you have sinus issues, you know, so. Oh, this one's being a little struggle. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So yeah, Sunday I was not feeling the greatest. But yesterday, on Monday, I did quite a bit of cleaning. Oh, and my body was paying for it. And I slept, well, I didn't sleep in too late. Usually get up at 6. I actually was up at like 3 in the morning, wide awake. And my husband got up at like 5 because he said he couldn't sleep because I kept waking up. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink of my water. One thing I do love is like carbonated water, like sparkling. My husband made carbonated water. He's done it for years. So he made some and I just add like Crystal Light in it. Or some type of drink mix in it. And it's good. And I drink normal water too. Just sometimes it's nice to change it up a bit. So yes, Monday, back to that. I'm skipping all around. My mind is like scatterbrained today. Monday I did all that, and in the evening I read a little bit of 50 Shades Darker. Seen the movies. Never really read the books. I read 50 Shades of Grey, and then I just started 50 Shades Darker. Well, not just started. I'm almost done with it, I should say. And I went to bed and woke up at 3 in the morning. And I was in bed before 9 last night. And today I did a few loads of laundry. Oh, and also when I clean my kids' rooms, I do all their bedding too. Comforters and all that I wash. So today I cleaned the bathroom. And it is getting harder to get over that tub. Cleaned the bathroom, got that all nice. And then I went into my daughter's room and cleaned up her room. Which her room didn't take me as long as my son's, but dusted and thinking I'm probably going to try to wash curtains this weekend. I honestly only wash my curtains probably twice a year. They probably need to be done more, but I do like to do them in the fall and in the spring. All the curtains in all our rooms. So I have some curtains in my kitchen, living room, bathroom, and all of our bedrooms. So, yeah. Just like everything to be fresh, you know. Fall comes, you start closing things up again. Spring, you start opening things up again. I don't know. Just how I am. I don't know if you guys are that way, but I like to do that. These are really pretty colors. I love Shuttle art though. They're markers too. They are a company I'll probably always purchase from. Or get items from, that brand. Usually find them on Amazon. And bedding, I try to wash like once a week. Sometimes it might be a little longer, honestly. Comforters, I don't wash, every week. But sheets and stuff I do. I like fresh bedding. I'm trying to stay on top of everything before the baby arrives. It can be tough sometimes, you do what you gotta do. And I take breaks too when I clean, so I'm not overdoing it. If I start feeling a little restless and tired, I'll take a break. Then I'll get back to it after a little bit. Get some like water, sit down for a minute, and then get motivated and do it again. And then when I was up this morning at 3, I started reading more of the 50 Shades Darker. And then about 5, I laid on the couch for a little bit and fell asleep, and then the alarm went off at 6 to get my kids up. And I've been up since. The kids had their school pictures last Friday, so I'm excited for them to come out. See how they turned out. I remember when I was in kindergarten, I cried. You could tell in my picture that I just didn't cry, and I was so scared to get my picture taken. My daughter's in preschool, and there's a bunch of little girls during drop-off were crying and did not, and then my daughter started getting sad, so I stayed there for a little bit till the teacher got them in line to walk them to their picture, and then I left. But I think she was getting a little nervous too because all the other girls were starting to cry, and she was getting nervous. She was so excited to get her picture, but she told me, "Mom, I smiled in my picture." I said, "Good." And her brother's in 3rd grade, so he's done his pictures before. But school, a couple weeks in, it seems to be going good. They don't have school on Monday, this coming Monday, which will be really nice. So a little bit longer of a weekend. Which I think we're going to try to get my husband in for an eye exam and my son for his first. Our doctor, they do eye exams for kids to a certain age, and then your insurance covers it, but then after that you got to go to an eye doctor. So we're going to have him just check his eyes to see. Me and my husband both have glasses. And then I'll get mine checked after the baby's born. They say not to do it when you're pregnant. I don't know if it's because your eyes change. I don't know if that's true or not, but I decided might as well just wait anyway. It was like a gnat. Sorry. We do have fresh produce in the house, and I know they come. There's a concoction you can make, which works. It's like apple cider vinegar and just soap and water, and it will catch the gnats. When you bring in fresh fruit produce during summer and fall. And it works. Because I can't stand gnats or any of that, but I know we have garden produce that we bring in, wash and everything. Some, like tomatoes, we have to set on the windowsill to make sure they're completely ripe. And then, bring in fruit from stores, and I don't refrigerate all my fruit. I'm all over the place talking about random stuff, so sorry guys. My mind does not shut off. My anxiety has been a little bit more up. Not because I'm having a baby. I've had kids before. I just think it's just a lot of stuff to do yet, but there's always stuff to do, so Like, I've had people ask, are you bored or anything? I don't have time to be bored. I don't know if that makes sense. I color because it helps me relax. And the anxiety, depression stuff. Wow, these gel pens look so pretty. I'm seriously loving this. And I'm slow, so I don't even know if we'll finish this tonight. Do you guys mind if I have multiple coloring chats? Or would you like to get it all done in a night? I wish I could. I mean, maybe some night I'll be able to, but I need to take care of myself and get rest and get things done, and my kids, and kids and husband always come first. But speaking of babies, my niece is due in 1 week. I am so excited. This is her first baby, so she said she's really scared. Of the pain, I guess. When I went in with my son, when I was pregnant with my firstborn, I don't think anything fazed me at the time because I was so tired. My water partially broke at like 5:30 in the morning, and so I was like woken up, and I don't think I even slept much that whole night. And I went to the hospital, and I stayed there, and I didn't have him until 7:15 the next day. But yes, I was so tired. The nurse was like, "You were so easy," she kept telling me. I was just tired. I don't know. Except for the only part I thought I was probably difficult, but they said I wasn't. They had to induce me with him because nothing was happening. And we needed to get it moved on, but that was uncomfortable. I told my husband I'd rather not be induced. I like to be able to, like, I don't know. It's easier with my daughter. I wasn't induced or anything, and I felt like it was easier for me to give birth to her. Easier for me to control. Like, knew when the contractions were coming, and it was bearable and not bad. And I went in with her at 10:30 in the morning because I was having contractions. And then I had her by 5:30 that day. My next few appointments with this one will be ultrasounds. Yeah, I pretty much have all ultrasounds until I have him now. Just checking his growth and everything. because of my age. Any of you that had children, did you have multiple ultrasounds because of your age? Be interested to hear that they consider high risk. Which is funny because my mom had me in her 40s and I'm in my 30s. I'm in my late 30s, but she had me in her 40s, early 40s, and they never said that stuff then, so I don't know. I'm hoping I don't smudge this. We'll see. So tonight I'm hoping I get some sleep. We'll see. Baby's making a lot of bigger movements now, so moving a lot more. It was moving a lot before, but now it's like way huge. See the little bumps in your belly? Now they're like waves. I got his bag all packed. Now I just need to pack all mine for the hospital. Got these cute little beanie hats for him for winter. Oh, they're so cute. No, I don't plan out being much with him in the winter. My first son was also born the same month this one was born. So if this baby comes out on his due date, we'll be having my son's birthday like a week and a half later. And it'll be just family, over. I thought about doing just a color with me tonight and have music relaxing, because to me these mandalas are so relaxing. But I thought, no, we could just chat a little bit. Now this is a Sachin Sachdeva book. Do you guys have Sachin Sachdeva books? If so, which ones do you have or which ones do you recommend? Because I'm liking the books. Like, can I have them all? No, probably not. I probably can't get them all, but I have, I think, is it Day of the Dead or Sugar Skulls? I'll have to look back in my collection. I know I made a video of it too. I'll have to look in the color in that one. I think that would be pretty in gel pen too. It'd be a good one for October. which October is right around the corner. My daughter wants to be a witch again for Halloween, but she says she wants a new witch costume. Just fine. And she plays in hers anyway, so we get our money's worth definitely out of them. She uses them as like play clothes, like for her. My son used to do that with his too. So it works out. I'm not sure what he wants to be though this year. He hasn't really said too much. We do need to go and look at those costumes soon, because it looks like our Walmart has some out. My husband said. Speaking of my husband, he has been super crafty. When I do my coloring or my videos at night, he makes a bunch of things with his laser cutter. So he made me some really wooden, big pumpkins with like a ribbon around them, and they're beautiful. My sister loves them. And then he's making these little wooden boxes with liquid pumpkins and put tea lights in them. Oh, it looks so pretty. He's making candle holders. He's making a bunch of things. So he's got himself a hobby. And I got this. So he usually goes out in the garage to do that. And we do this stuff while our kids are sleeping, so we got our own little me time. And I don't record every day. I do try to pre-record because things happen. That's just how I see it. Sometimes I get ahead for quite a bit, and other times I'm not. It's not always that way. So anyone got any big plans this weekend coming up? I think we're going to go visit my dad. He was here last week and he donated some money to my kids' school walkathon. And for their walkathon, they earn money, and it goes towards like STEM labs and waxing like the gym floors and new school supplies that they need at school or something, and the cost of school. They had their first turn-in for their walkathon. My son got his envelope right away, but my daughter, I gave it to the teacher, and she never gave it back. So I'll have to, they have this message center thing. I'll have to message her and see if we can get that. All the kids are doing great in school. My son's been getting pretty good points. They earn points in school for behavior, getting homework done, helping, just a bunch of things. And he's been doing really well. And his homework that he's been bringing home, he's been doing good on. So I'm very proud of him this year. He's definitely, and I hope it stays throughout the year. Because last year he struggled in one class a little bit, but this year he's like acing it so far. I really like these colors together. I didn't think I would for sure. Okay, I got a good one. What is one coloring book that's your favorite? That, I guess, one you can color in all the time. I mean, I love all my coloring books, but there's got to be a favorite, right? Honestly, I really like the Sun Life drawing books. I can color in those all the time. And this one might become a favorite too. We'll see. Tonight we made like homemade pizzas with naan bread. We love naan bread. My kids just, I make homemade marinara sauce. You could, how I make it, I do about a quarter cup of olive oil in the pan. And once that's hot, I take about 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. And then I do tomato sauce and diced tomatoes. And if it's like, after I cook it for a while, if it's still kind of thin, I'll add tomato paste. But then I add oregano, basil, salt, sugar. I think that's it. I might be missing something. I think that might be it. And I cook it for about 20 minutes. And if it's not thickened up, like I said, I'll do add some tomato paste in there. So I made that up, and then I had the kids spread it on their naan bread, and they just wanted cheese, so they did mozzarella and like Kobe Jack shredded cheese. Me and my husband, we had the sauce, the cheese, spinach, some turkey pepperoni. I cut up some of our garden tomatoes and put it on and added more cheese. And then we cooked ours and put balsamic on it when it was done. Oh, it's so good. So good. Probably one of my favorite kinds. Maybe when I stop for the night, I'll show you what pictures I'm working on. Or picture, I should say. And both of the coloring books that I'm coloring in or colored in, I haven't colored in before, so. It's nice to do that too. Probably will be paying for that later though. With this pregnancy, I've had such heartburn and reflux. Probably from the tomato-y stuff, but I feel like my other ones I didn't really have that. But in this pregnancy, I'm also not retaining a lot of water. My other two, I had a lot of water weight and a lot of fluid. This one, everything's normal, so. So let's talk movies. Have you guys seen any good movies, creepy movies? I've been wanting to see Longlegs, but I have not had a chance to watch that yet. There's so many movies I want to see. I always want to watch them, and then I forget about them after a while. So last week, it's happened twice now within a week. We live like on a dead end road, so there's not like a lot of traffic. But a semi was coming down our road. Apparently he said his GPS took him down that road, which I don't know. The neighbors and my husband were talking, and they're like, really? Because it was dead end. I don't know why it would take him. But he clipped our fiber line. So we had to call the internet company, and they were quick to respond. Got that fixed. And then maybe it wasn't even quite a week, a UPS truck came and clipped it again. And UPS is always down our road, so I don't know. So we called the company again. And they said it'd be 2 days. And my husband works from home, so he needed the internet, but he was able to use, his stuff to get on to his work stuff, so that was fine. But so we didn't have the internet for a few days, which is fine. We have games and we have DVDs still. Believe it or not, I got rid of most of our DVDs. At one point, we had over 1,000 DVDs. I don't even know if I have 100 left, but I used to watch movies all the time. I had been collecting DVDs since I was like 18. I got out of the line a little bit there. That's okay. So yeah, now we don't have as many, but it was nice. My kids like to watch some cartoons in the morning. I remember I watched cartoons in the morning. And then sometimes when they're winding down for the night in the living room, they'll watch something. So I have movies and stuff they could watch. So that was nice that they got to watch those. Tomorrow night my husband's going to get a bunch of apples from, well, I say friend now, but he's my ex-brother-in-law. Years ago, my dad had given them an apple tree. Years ago. And it has grown, humongous now. And they get tons of apples. So my husband's going to go get some. He already gave my husband a whole, grocery bag full. She's going to freeze dry, and you can eat them freeze-dried. Or you can use them for breads or fillings or whatever you want. So he's going to get more because he wants to make more of that, and he wants to make applesauce. So yes, we've made homemade applesauce a few times before. We already got baby food canned, some stuff from our garden, so that's exciting. To do that. We didn't really do that with our other kids, but this time we're like, yes. We might have had a few things, I don't remember, but this child we're doing quite a bit more. It's home stuff. How's the weather where you guys are at? Today was like 85 or 86. Oofda. It was so humid out too. So yes, I am getting close. I am 8 months pregnant. Time is ticking. We're getting excited. My daughter is really excited. My son is too. I know when they get ultrasounds, they can be off by I think they say 20%. The weight-wise. My son, when he was born, they thought he was going to be 9. He was 10. And my daughter, they thought she was going to be 6. She was 7 something. Well, I know the exact weight, but yeah, I'll just say 7. This one, they haven't given me. They just tell me roughly each ultrasound what he is. So I go next week. So that'll be my 4-week checkup. So we'll say I was there 4 weeks ago. They said he was almost 4 pounds then. So I'm thinking he's almost 4 pounds. He's either almost 3 or almost 5. I don't know. We'll see. I don't care as long as the baby's healthy. I just want a healthy baby, easy birth. It's been a stressful pregnancy. But, it's life. We go through it. And we're very blessed, so. Is this color now? I mean, I'm talking, but I feel like I'm just getting kind of relaxed. I'm not talking as much. I'm telling you, these are relaxing. I'm enjoying this a lot. My son is so funny tonight. He's like, Mom, I thought we were having taco pizza. I'm like, oh, Mom loves taco pizza. I said, but why would you say that? You don't like taco pizza. It was so funny. I think he would eat it, but he just wouldn't have like the lettuce on it or the shredded lettuce or the tomato. He'd probably want the meat, the cheese. He'd probably want black olives and sour cream on it. We made taco pizza before. It's pretty good. Tomorrow's going to be a day of cooking when the kids are at school. I got to make a big batches of pancakes again. We're getting low, so. And I got a watermelon I need to cut up and probably just do the normal pick up and clean and laundry. Try to do at least one load a day. Even if it's a small load, just so, you know, don't have as much. I might not do laundry all the time on the weekend, though. Well, actually, I do have to, for sure, on Sunday, because my daughter has, like, nap times, and they have to have a blanket, and they bring it home every Friday, so I wash that. We're getting there. We got one of those cinnamon brooms for, like, fall. And last year I got one from Big Lots. We don't have a Big Lots near us anymore. It was, like, half hour away, and they closed it already. It wasn't open very long. And I got one, but it wasn't cinnamon. It was another scent. It smelled amazing for fall. And it lasted forever, the scent. But the cinnamon broom, I feel like it only lasted a couple days, and it was like, doesn't smell anymore. So I was like, what the heck? So that's kind of a bummer. And that one we had gotten from Home Depot. But I've seen somewhere that Aldi has the cinnamon burns. So I pick up another one, depending what it looks like, what size it is, to see if that one's maybe better. I do have to get groceries sometime this week, so I already ordered some stuff for my October haul, and I got a deal on all of it, so it wasn't like crazy expensive or anything. Got a budget, so I am enjoying this so much. I know I already said that. This could definitely put you to sleep. My daughter sometimes, the past few weeks, she wakes up in the middle of the night once in a while. Not every night. I don't know why. She doesn't have to go to the bathroom. She just wakes up, comes and wakes me up, and then I go upstairs and try to get her back to sleep because it's usually a school day. But so far, she's been sleeping in the past 2 days, so I'm like, oh, I hope she don't wake up in the middle of the night. I think now that she's getting more comfortable with school, maybe she had some worries, I don't know. But she's sleeping good. So is my son. They're both actually kind of hard to get up some mornings. Like, oh, we want to sleep. But they go to bed early too. Which my daughter, we had her check up from the doctor, and she said she's getting a good amount of rest that she needs, so good. Anyway, I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight. Kind of been doing it like an hour, maybe close to an hour we colored. This is our picture so far. What do you think? I think I like the colors. I can't wait to continue more on this with you guys. So stay tuned. I will have another color and chat eventually. This is 35 Unique Mandala Designs. Mandalas Adult Coloring Book, Sachin Sachdeva. Shuttle Art Gel Pens. And I was going to show you before I forget. So this is the coloring book I'm coloring in. Color by Number, Animal MOSAIC. Has my paper here underneath because I'm using those Yasne, the new markers I got. And so far, this is what it looks like. They do bleed through. All my markers that I own bleed through. These bleed through just as well. So yeah. It's a fun, relaxing picture. I'm liking the markers. They're coloring nice. And then I will show you my abstract one that I messed up on because I'm not afraid to show you. I make mistakes too. I'm human. And I just straight colored. I was just one day, I was like, I'm going to color. So this is it. You can tell where I made the mistake. This is just the abstract picture. Nothing special, nothing cool. I'm not a big fan of it, but just some colors I picked out and just wanted to go with the flow and color. And that's all I did. So yeah, they got a few. Try another one in here one day. So Creative Haven 3D Abstract 3-dimensional coloring book. And that is by, what's it saying here? Brian Johnson. So yeah, if you like this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I hope you all have a wonderful night and happy coloring. Bye.